As we're off in week 9. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
What you talking about? Oh, yeah, nigga popped that bit ASAP. Soon as nigga kill a nigga.
Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw. The Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. Emmanuel Ogbah that time able to drop him for a loss. Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
Protection certainly going to need to be.
That's why they giving nigga all this fucking money, not because nigga can't buy no loadout.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Faking the give. Now Watson. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more.
Yep.
4th down. They run. It's Johnson. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
I'm pushing for the service, son. I ain't about to die in that gas, son. I done that shit too many fucking times a day.
Yeah.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team.
Dude, I'm going to be riding behind us.
Exactly
We
right
just got a
about
cup.
that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
A first carry for Trenton Cannon. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Charles, when you talk about free safeties, I think one word comes to mind, range. And we saw an example of a rangy free safety right there.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
I think that was them in the cup.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10. Here's Tua. And this will be swung out for Lindsey. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's a letdown defensively because they had him stacked up 3rd and long, and you know their thought process had to be just make the tackle in front of the sticks and force the 3. Instead, they had room to run, and now they're facing 1st and goal, looking to regroup.
They'll run with Lindsey.
Yeah, they're in the house
from the 6 inside the 5.
Nah, they're running up.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side.
One down,
he's
one
counting
down.
the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah,
other one is right here.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Dang, just hit him. Oh, he's self-revived. I downed him.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nigga in the house with me.
It will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Yeah, in the house. He in the house. Oh, he right on me. Right on me. Lead turn to the left. I'm out of bullets from automatic. Truck.
We're pulling off.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop.
Them boys got their load out, huh?
With a 4th and goal.
They about to try to hold us.
I'm down on the top.
Good shit, bro. They pushing back all the way. They got their load out. They pushing back closer.
And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down.
I got 3 biggest on me.
Come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback.
I think they... I'm going to push those out. I should be straight.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A 6-2 is their record through the first 8 weeks. Now, Charles, what is your assessment in the second half of the season?
Well, team of 3 right here. I can't go with the foul right now. I got to go with my big
some of these road games, and I know
these somebody in there with you, Lee.
Difficult, but this is a good team, so I'm going to go with 11-5.
Yeah.
That seems about right, and I think that'd be a nice accomplishment too.
On 2nd and 1, Watson. That's complete to the tight end, Akins.
And the tight end is certainly running up. The chains because
the outside. Team of 3.
If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
That's yourself down there.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
I down one on the loadout.
The last run
2 of them gone. 2 of them gone. 1 more. Right on me.
Watson to give. This is Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a 1st down and more. The 20.
Yeah, baby.
Touchdown, Houston. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates. They're looking at you.
Right
Basic
here?
defensive coordinator. He's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works. But he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Yeah.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now they come into this one with an 0-8 record. The playoffs obviously out the window weeks ago. For now, their season boils down really to one question. How do we come up with that first win?
It's a great question, and I do think that they'll get it because they've been close a few times. But in order to get it done, morale has to stay high, so a lot of that goes on the coaching staff. You know, easy to coach when you're 7-1. That's a piece of cake.
Yeah, everybody started moving.
Right now, how do they manage to keep these guys going in the
You
right
can get
direction?
it. You probably can get it.
And they're going to need some help from some of those veterans in the locker room as well.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Lindsey. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He's letting this one go for 4. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Nigga running the obstacle course of this bitch.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Got him man. It's the rookie Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's a second load up.
You always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the
play. You want a smaller sniper or you stay with the one you was getting?
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping
what y'all want to do? I want y'all to flank them. Like, get in between them in a circle.
You're able to do so many
things
things
still
anyway.
right there by
You
the
come back and
recon.
essentially the same play again.
I want to try to get
Continue
like
to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 2nd down, right back to Lindsey. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, I hit the free safety coming up and making the big-time play.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Oh, I thought y'all was, actually might hit the load
off. Running right, Lindsey.
Oh, yeah, I see him.
He is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a 5-yard pickup, but spotted a few chain links short of the 1st, so a little bit of decision time here.
And he got somebody down here. Man, we got we about to be hit. We about to be surrounded. And I see somebody, too.
Hey, shoot this nigga. I thought we were about to kill him.
Yeah.
They'll try and run for it.
Somebody behind us.
And he will take
it in
for a Dolphins touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall. And the Dolphins are going to jump.
Get out of there. Let's get out of there. Nigga shooting at us.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Not another one, bro.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away.
Slide down, Lee. Slide down, Lee. Slide down if you can. Hope you don't die.
And no return on this.
So you gotta try to slide.
And take it.
Down. I knew you was down.
Slide out.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to.
Come on, keep coming. All right, keep coming, keep coming. Slide down. I'm gonna try to catch you.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you know, it's certainly
They
a
can
lot
right
of
you up,
football left to play. We're not in
Play it
the
up if you
single
can.
yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking
Yeah,
at a
that's
threat
good.
come January.
I'm gonna say I know it was
Early
football.
holiday shoppers.
Good
That
job.
dude right
Every
there.
one of those guys get your list done because I think if
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. But hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of
You just
Clemson.
sniped the nigga.
He
Lee?
showed what he's got there.
And as that ball
Somebody
was
back
hanging
here.
in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the
I got a
stadium,
cluster.
you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh no! And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And that throw, amazingly, well over 70 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Wow.
And then
So after the
two of
touchdown,
them in the
he's
house right here.
there now to kick it away.
They ain't coming out that bitch.
They got the storm on them, so they gotta
This
come
is
out.
taken
They ain't
just
coming
shy
out
of the
that
10.
no. He ain't
Oh.
coming out that
He'll
bitch.
go
What I'm
down.
saying.
Yeah.
He'll start at the 25
Yeah, I don't
He
leave
trying to
his
outplay.
man.
He
trying
going
to
around.
leave
Look
his
at
man.
him.
He trying
He
to
going
leave
out
his
in the storm.
man. He trying to leave his man.
First
Yeah,
down, Miami,
good job,
as they
good
get
job.
set to start the drive.
Let's
Yeah,
go,
kick
man.
off on dude.
Y'all got the ammo
Run,
box?
run, pass.
Yeah.
Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when
Yeah,
you're doing the
you
run pass
dropped it
mix
up
and
top.
everything's working. That means that they're guessing wrong every
Oh,
time
I
on
picked it up.
defense.
I picked
They
it
think
up.
you're going to pass
Y'all
when
need
you
it?
run, and vice versa. I would continue that.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
he
picked
has
up
an
the
ammo box. You need an
I
ammo
picked
box.
up the ammo.
Maybe mix it up a little play action,
Yeah.
and throw the ball.
Okay, I'm about to drop mine.
Maintain that balance. Time to find out. He's got a man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Oh, nigga over there
A
sniping.
big play there for the Dolphins. So the big
Somewhere
play
over
moves
this
all
way.
the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They give to
Cross in.
Cannon. And just a short
Yeah.
gain that time as they're able to get him down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On the handoff, this is Cannon.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers
Big
set
bounty
the
right here.
edge.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
That's who he was shooting at.
On play action, here's Tua. Throw right side complete to Carter.
That's
And
it.
he gets it to the 34.
Team of-
Good
team
enough
of
for
three.
the first.
I could send a
This has certainly been a
decision,
nice
but
drive with the way
they
they've
gonna just
spread
grab
the
it.
ball
Oh.
around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the
Yeah, they
defensive
pushing up.
side.
They trying to get in
you
the
got to
circle.
cover him too. That makes things really difficult.
Here's Fuller with a catch. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
We about to buy these.
Will Fuller, of course, former member of the Houston Texans, 5 seasons with him, better than 3,100 receiving yards, and now playing on the other side.
Keep coming, Lee.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Oh, you right here.
Pushing niggas. Pushing niggas.
They run with Logan.
Nigga out there looking like Brett
And a
Favre with the
minuscule
fucking
gain,
grenade,
maybe
man.
a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the
Man, I
ball
threw that
snapped
bitch
down
and
on
fucked
the
him up.
5-yard line. Here's
I got
2nd
you.
and goal.
Oh,
I threw the load out there.
They'll try the left
There's a
side.
satchel right here, Lee. Get the
Logan.
satchel
And
in
this
this
time
pile.
they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of
You gotta have
scrimmage.
that storm coming too.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds
need?
to
What
go
you
in
need?
half number 1. They've been denied
Storm,
touchdowns
Yeah,
in
I'm
the red
straight.
zone
Gas,
twice
man. Storm.
already.
I'm straight.
Here comes 3rd and goal.
Hey, keep going left. Keep going left.
Tua sets up to pass it. The quick slant caught. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. Tua, the final shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you bought 2 loadouts. And when you sold by a loadout, I bought one already. And then Zoe bought.
Picked up by Jimmy Moore.
Oh.
And now look at him go. The 30.
Did you get it? You got either one of them?
10. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6
There's a threat in the
points
car.
going
There's a
the
threat in the
other
car.
way.
Oh, he ran over me.
I don't know what that's
You
going
didn't
to
see
do.
him, Zoe?
So as a
No,
coach,
I did not
you're
see
looking
him.
at that as at least
Oh.
a 10-point swing, right? Because they had
I don't know
the
what
field
I'm
goal
looking
in the
at,
back
y'all.
pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack.
That's on me. That's on me.
Hold on, let me call to you. Let me call to you.
So we have reached
All right,
halftime
all right.
here. It's the
Yeah,
visitors, the
take time.
Texans out in front. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Both teams likely making their final adjustments before the second half. So, time for us to go back downstate to Miami and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. Here's Carter now on the return, and he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Oh.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the
There's
ball.
like 3 other
They had
teams
success
niggas
doing
on
it in the
that.
first half. So make sure
Nigga
you
in
keep
the
getting the
house.
ball to your
Nigga in this
playmakers
house.
a little bit more to the perimeter, perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Fuck.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up
I
near
just blew it. I
midfield
just
here
let a
for
nigga
1st and
lose his
10.
That was supposed to be a down shot.
On 1st and 10, it's
Nigga
Lindsey.
still fighting. This way somewhere.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd
You
and
see him, Lee,
5.
right in front of the house. Right in front of the house, Lee. Yeah, right there. Peeking, too. Headshot.
The other team running up. The other team running up, Lee.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
From that
Able to
was
find
Greenmo.
Shaheem here. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
They running up on him. They running up on him. We gonna push that and
Play
finish that up.
action. Now it's
Yeah,
Tua.
2 of the teams. Yep.
He lets this one fly.
Right there,
toward
right
the
there.
back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down?
Oh.
No, it's incomplete. The passing windows are just not
Plus
there.
they're
That's
elite.
just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
One
That's
down, one
exactly
down,
what a
one
top
down.
10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
I guess they
I down
figure
him,
they
I
gotta
down him.
start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this
Nah.
3rd quarter.
Nice.
As he'll go
Let's
for
go,
the
man.
4th down.
Let's go, man. Let's fucking go, man.
Try and run for it.
As soon as L City downed him, and the dude ran up on you, I knew that was it.
Gonna depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there. And
Let's
he
go,
did
man.
not. Well, it was too far for a field
Yeah,
goal.
boys,
Think
ain't
you
fun
do
over
for a
there.
dub, man. I'm gonna get you a dub, man.
So, I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right
I heard y'all work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because even if you want to play defense and
Somebody
pin
pick
them
up his
deep,
prescription and
you
I'm-
know how hard it is
I'm
for a
not playing
punter
late.
to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily
need
done.
one more.
So I think going for it there was the right call.
What you said?
I need one more person to get in.
Oh, yeah.
On 2nd and 12, Watson. And he'll find Atkins there, complete. That catch for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Had that one to the
Window to throw.
alley
Coverage
boy,
wasn't
man.
too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Watson off play action. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Watson now to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. To Johnson again.
Somebody jacked us up.
As he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Ain't nobody
John
jacking
Ross,
like that.
his second TD
It
of the
sound like
game,
to me.
16th on the season. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score
man
game
ain't trying to be
now. The
great,
lead moves
man.
to 17.
8:30, I'm on it.
God damn.
So after the touchdown, here's
Nigga
Fairbairn
went
now
from
to kick it
5:30 to
away.
8:30.
Waddle will return this from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a
You
spark
heard
from their
that,
special
huh?
teams.
Hi,
That's
Chad.
not what they got,
Nigga
though.
putting the
They got a
fix in,
setback and
Chad.
they
You
have
gotta
a
go to
long
work.
way to go if they want to try and put points on the board.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week,
How he
That
did
nigga
that?
a ball for that, man.
How he did that, son?
But this
What he did?
they stopped him
Nigga,
cold. That to
nigga
me,
was
that's
gonna be
good
down here for a
scouting and even
whole
better execution.
week.
Yeah, and they stopped
And
him
some
behind the line
change.
right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some
What you,
adjustments.
hey,
Right.
where you think you at, my nigga?
On 2nd and 12, Tua going deep for Parker.
But who said? I was on the game with somebody, and we was talking about not leaving the game nowhere. When that was like, I'm not gonna take the game. He was like, I don't want to fly with my game.
As a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he
I
flips
don't know
on the tape.
that.
He's like,
Chad? Oh, I don't know who I was
That was
on.
probably
Oh, no,
you,
I was
Zach,
on
'cause I was
Josh.
like,
His coaching staff.
I was about to say, boy, that game coming with me. I don't give a fuck where I'm going.
What?
Remember, second year.
Yeah.
Well, I'm bringing that bitch all to Puerto Rico.
He's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
No. If I'm going for extended period of time, like more than 2-3 days, I get it with me, son.
On 2nd and 7,
Got to.
Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to get the football back as time will run out.
That's different. You could go to party to party in Vegas all day.
Change of possession on the turnover when we get back.
And you literally don't have to be inside.
Break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down Miami as they get set to start
That's
the
stupid
drive.
ass go to Vegas.
Try to shake off
Gamble
the
all his money on the
interception.
first night, and now you ain't got nothing to do the last 2 nights. You gonna wish you
That's
had
when
the
they
game
game
then,
come
nigga.
Picked off around the
You gonna wish you had that fucking game then.
Take this down to the
Yep.
10-yard
Boy, that
line.
spent all his money.
So
First 2
another
hours we hit me.
interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel.
It was straight to the
And
casino.
as you would expect, still a
Huh?
work in progress here in his second
It's raining?
season. He has to
Fuck,
start
man.
ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach.
Damn, but nigga have to go get that medicine tomorrow.
He's in.
Man, they play. I mean, all day with that shit.
David Johnson, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season.
Nigga trying to shoot you out of the skies.
Texans are looking
Yeah,
to
he
make it
trying.
2 straight as they add
Trying
on
to
to this
duck them right quick.
4-quarter lead. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. Buying time to his left. Back in the end zone, could he get his
I know we need that
down?
money for a lead. Buy niggas the fuck back.
Well, this is a touch cruel. They got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick.
Nigga like Chad be getting bought back 4 times per match.
Pass midfield. Still going. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
How you die?
Here's
Wait, Joe not with you? Oh, Lord. I'm going to put you up too.
Touchdown, Miami.
Oh, it was on mute, yeah.
We know.
Dang.
Oh, we know, baby.
I think the boy Debo tried to run. Yo, what's up?
Two are going to try and throw for it. And his pass.
See, I gotta make one.
But I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries.
Yeah, we're in a party.
On the party. Teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be
you don't got the, yeah, you can throw the party, huh?
I think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will
What's
at
up?
least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Nah, we got the dub. Yeah, we got the dub. We got the dub last.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off into fourth. And he will find his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run.
Oh, yeah,
but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run the ball. But yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Say so? You just see that up?
Yeah, I saw that. Some of your screen.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far.
It's at the first nigga lead. In the middle of the game, I know nigga be mad about that shit.
Yeah, bro, that's a worst feeling when you get finished moving in the middle. You be like, what happened?
A closed fist to the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
All right, we're gonna add you right after this dub.
On the option, they go with Johnson. And this is going to be nowhere close.
Yeah, he bad. He can't get this dub with us.
Yardage. David Johnson denied here on the 4th down run.
Right,
and the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Yeah. We getting killed.
First down is Tua.
Don't run, bitch. Don't run, bitch.
And inside the 20.
It's almost over, though.
Down. So from inside the 20, here's
No.
first and 10 at the 18.
Didn't get out first down like that.
Yeah, 80 people left.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. We got 80 left, dude. Doing the down back up.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Yeah.
Better be in the middle of the street.
Nice.
Somebody else around there too, though.
Yeah, on me. In the building.
So now the Dolphin offense
inside. Fuck, another one right there.
Dang, he got me.
Lindsey
Another one outside the window, Lee.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And did the Dolphins get it? Yes. Miami football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now.
Yep, you see him.
From midfield, here's Tua. Steps away to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Now, I know it's only a loss of a couple of yards, but when you get near the sidelines, just flip the ball out of bounds, incomplete, and save the yardage. Save the yards, not your stats.
I'm back.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua.
Yeah.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lindsey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Tua now on 1st down. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
There's a little waiting on y'all.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10.
I said, okay, I'll wait.
Almost gets to the 10. A big play that time on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Tua now on 1st down. A little check down to Lindsey. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
You need arms up.
He didn't hear you.
Going to the air.
Yeah, I knew you said that.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lindsey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll make it 3rd down. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this is caught for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play you would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So still a little work to do here, but they got the much-needed conversion.
So they got that taken care of. Now you will assume onside kick in order to try and get the ball back again, in order to try and kick at least a time field.
So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers.
It's
A
quiet.
tough one there. They certainly
We'll
wanted
stand
that
away
when
from
they
us.
needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
Like they heard about us.
Right, they had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
A handoff to Johnson on the option. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They go to Johnson again. Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. And down to the 28-yard line. 102 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. This is Johnson. And not a whole lot of room to operate.
Yes, and I'm proud of that boy.
He gets maybe 30.
He picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast.
I got an ammunition box for us.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout.
They're probably going to the buy station. They're probably going to the buy.
To go now in the football game.
All right, sir.
Yep. Just get yourself a file.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Somebody else.
There's a 20th carry for Johnson. And he's going to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage.
He was on the hill.
As they stop him behind the line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 20.
I jumped all the cliffs, man. I got all that, man.
Down now after a loss of 2.
Good.
Well, that was
I
one
got
of
one
the
of
few
them.
times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game.
Ooh,
He
teammate.
off his total on that carry.
Around that building. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Give me a second, Lee. I had left. Like over here. Put it up if you
Like
can,
this,
Lee.
dude. I hear a little cracking in his voice.
I'm looking for it. I can't find it. I can't
They will
find it.
indeed snap it to Watson. Sliding out of the
Where you at, Lee?
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits.
I downed the nigga on the head.
What a way to finish things off.
Killed the nigga
Yes,
on
that's
the head.
him. That was him. Good job, man.
Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Steps away. And he will get into the end
Man,
zone.
you can't
So
even
the
get a
lead
free
stretches
stuff
from
with
9
that.
up to 11. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You gotta
Yeah,
like that.
oh, it
Let's
is.
talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players.
Oh,
Most
UAVs
of the
there.
time you want to get it to a back,
Okay,
pitch it to a
UAVs.
wide receiver. In this case,
Oh.
the quarterback did it himself.
Nigga down there on you.
The risk reward of the onside kick when you don't get it. The
Yeah,
risk
another
reward
one
of
right
the
now.
play, and here
Flying
they
in,
give
he's
up
flying
field
in.
position.
Get the house.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
To his throws taken in
That's
by
what I'm gonna get
Waddle.
back.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before.